right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for 3 rounds of action out of the 135-pound weight class. Fighting out of the red corner, he's wearing the gold and black trunks, and he represents Rami Elite. With a record of 9-4 from Philadelphia, Marwan the Egyptian Magician Elazazy. And fighting out of the blue corner, he's wearing the black trunks with the gold trim and weighing in at 135. He represents Kram Martial Arts with a 3-0 record, won by way of knockout. From Far Rockaway, Winston Juggernaut Niles.
All right, gentlemen, so I just gave you the rules. Obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. God bless both of you, touch them up. Okay?
All right, we are set for action here. 2 more youngsters ready to roll on Friday Night Fights. On the left side of your screen, we have Marwan Elazazy, also known affectionately as the Egyptian Magician, taking on Winston the Juggernaut Niles. And immediate action between these 2 kids.
Nice high kicks coming out of Niles right from the jump. Big punches, big left hook.
Stiff right for Elazazy here.
Big, yeah.
And that slowed Niles down a bit.
Yeah, Elazazy's getting that leg up high as well. Both these fighters, young juniors, throwing big kicks right from the start.
Niles in the black trunks with gold trim and the blue gear, 15 years of age. Marwan Elazazy will turn 17 tomorrow.
Elazazy's showing form, you know. Very, very nice high kick.
Real athleticism here from both of these youngsters.
Yeah, I mean, Elazazy's 9-4, and it's showing right now. You could see the experience, you know, but I'm not saying Niles doesn't have it because he's looking just as crisp. Both of these guys look like veteran fighters, like they've been doing this for a lot longer than they have.
Goes up high again, does Elazazy.
He sneaks it right up there, too, you know, now he's showing strong clinch.
It's a modified rules Thai boxing matchup here, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds at 140 pounds. Oh, quick reaction by both of these young men.
Great action, great Muay Thai coming out of these guys. They're using the ring well, they're throwing high kicks. This is excellent action right now, Friday Night Fights ring. And Niles caught him on the way out.
Head kick lands for the Juggernaut, Winston Niles. Actually kind of turned the headgear sideways for Elazazy for a moment.
Good stiff jab from Niles.
Oh, leaping front kick, almost like a...
Nice, caught the kick. Niles caught the kick, countered.
Almost like it was like almost half a hurricane kick there from Niles. That was pretty impressive stuff.
That was an excellent round. I'm just, you know, I'm still absorbing, you know, the skill level of the Muay Thai in the ring for us tonight for these youngsters.
Take another look here at some of the action in the first round between Elazazy in the red gear and Winston Niles in the dark blue gear, or headgear anyway, with the blue gloves and shin pads.
Yeah, that was that catch, kicked out the other leg. Excellent, excellent action this first round for these youngsters.
Marcel Varela, our 3rd man in the ring for this bout. Good to see Marcel back in between the ropes. Does a lot of some supervisory roles and duties for the ISKA, but the 3rd man in the ring for this fight.
Marcel's a great referee. He's also a great judge. Happy to see him in there.
Marwan Elazazy on the left side of your screen, fighting out of Rami Elite in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and coached on by, of course, the legendary Rami Ibrahim.
Good sportsmanship, both these guys touching gloves for the start of the 2nd round, and then right to action.
And another legend coaching in the blue corner for Winston Niles, that, of course, Chris Romulo.
I wonder if Rami told Elazazy to clinch a little bit more in the 2nd round. I feel like that was, you know, the only way he was really getting the better of Niles in the 1st round, and he's coming up, clinching him right away in the 2nd.
And the headgear comes flying off there of Winston Niles, not tied tight enough, so we'll have a timeout here. While we have a moment, we should mention that Marwan Elazazy, we see on the left side of your screen, he'll be representing Team USA at the IFMA World Youth Muay Thai Championships next month in Turkey. So not only is he 9-4 and fighting in his already his 14th fight as a Class B fighter. He's about to go overseas and try his craft in Turkey in late September.
Big high kick.
Action gets going again here between Niles and Elazazy, and they're all over each other in the neutral corner.
That's Elazazy in the clinch again. You know, Niles has to do something about diffusing that clinch of Elazazy.
Nice catch and dump there by Winston Niles. Only problem is Marcel Varela chiding Niles for shoving with the forearm, I think was the problem there.
Elazazy gets that leg up so effortlessly, you know, it comes up fast and it gets high.
And you can see, James, as Elazazy tries to lock up Niles once again, it seems like Marwan is more content to go fight in the phone booth, fight in that clinch, whereas if Niles wants to get those legs extended.
Absolutely. Elazazy knows, you know, he has a little bit of control on Niles in the clinch, and he's taking advantage of that.
And Niles came up short there, and Elazazy kind of teeped him back off his
balance.
feet.
He caught him off balance. It was just perfect timing. You know, the skill level we're seeing tonight with these junior fighters is excellent. The timing, ring control, both of them.
Winding down in round 2. Elazazy takes a body kick from Winston Juggernaut Niles as the bell sounds.
Great rounds. A lot of back and forth action. There's nothing clear in my eyes because it's back and forth, these guys.
Third fight of the night and third tough scoring job for the officials.
Absolutely. Right now, you know, I would have to say Elazazy in the clinch is edging out Niles for sure. So I feel like, you know, come out with something a little different in the clinch in the third round, and you know he's right back in there.
And James Paguccione, my broadcast partner, a perfect guy to articulate this point, because sometimes you're looking for the big punches and kicks, but oftentimes it takes a subtle eye to see what's being done in the clinch. When the guys are just tied up, who's working harder in there? Who's tiring the other guy out by putting all his body weight on his opponent?
And who doesn't want to be there? Sometimes you can see right away somebody just doesn't want to be there.
Absolutely. So here we go, round 3.
Round 3, these guys are smiling, they touch gloves. Great sportsmanship. Big hook.
All on the line here between Marwan Elazazy and the golden trunks.
Niles, big right hand out of Niles.
And Winston Niles
coming forward with power.
Winston Niles in the black trunks with the blue gear.
Yeah, look, just like I said, he's doing better in the clinch now. He's working his hands in. You know, he's keeping his head up. I don't know what Chris Romelu told Niles in the corner, but whatever it was, it's coming out. He's coming out strong.
Marwan working on the body lock, trying to slow Winston Niles down. You know, Elazazy's 9-4, but Niles is 3-0 in Muay Thai and 2-0 in boxing, so he is yet to taste defeat in his young career either. Nice slip there by Elazazy and found the outside of the leg.
Nice jab out of Niles. Niles is really looking for his shots now.
Seeing some of the boxing skills come to the forefront here for Winston Niles.
Winston Niles is crisp. His punches is straight. There's nothing wild coming out of him. It's very strategic. Great, excellent Muay Thai we're watching this fight. Yes, there we go. Niles finishing strong, putting some knees on Elazazy himself in the clinch.
And even as Marwan is leaning on Niles, he's able to stick a knee in.
Yeah, that was the adjustment I was talking about. I wanted to see in the third round, and he came out. Whoa. Oh, Elazazy thinking the fight was almost over. You know, he jumped the gun, put his hands down and backed up.
I think that's exactly what happened. He heard the 10-second warning and he thought it was the final bell.
Well, he thought he was at far enough distance, but Niles stretched from across the ring and showed him that the bell had not rung yet.
I think that's exactly what happened,
I'm
James.
sure Rami will be having a talk with him about that later, you know. You gotta wait, keep your hands up, you know, protect yourself at all times. It's not over till the bell rings.
And moments earlier, it looked like Niles had pulled back. He was making a huge forward kick in the air, and he almost pulled it back. Maybe he didn't want to get caught up in the ropes. So as Elazazy was wheeling away and back towards the ropes, he just puts his arms out as if to say, all right, nice fight. But there was still 10 seconds left. Here it is right here. And a huge Superman punch. And that might have been an exclamation point for Winston Niles. Wow. That might have turned the fight right there.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm glad I'm not a judge on this one. This was an excellent, excellent show of Muay Thai from both of these fighters.
You can put that one on a poster right there if you're Winston Niles. Very cool shot of him with the most eye-catching shot of the fight, but both of these young men performed extremely well. It now falls to the judges to decide.
I myself has learned the hard way about putting your hands down in a fight and going down.
I was there for that fight. I was there for that. All right, the judges' scorecards are in. Let's go up to Connor Hall.
All righty, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. Judges see this 30-27, 29-28, and 29-28 unanimously in favor of Marwan, the Egyptian magician Elazazy.
Well, some boos raining down from the crowd here, James, but I think undeservedly so because, as you said, Marwan was doing some beautiful work in the clinch throughout the fight.
Really he was edging out the rounds in the clinch, I agree, but, you know, really Niles came strong in that third round. And, you know, for a young fighter like that, and, you know, maybe they had a sense that he could have been a little bit behind. You know, I thought it was a little closer than the judges said, but I'm not a judge here tonight. But he came strong in that third round.
Last minute of action here, and it just shows you the Egyptian magician. He can take a huge punch at the end of the fight, gets everybody up on their feet, and he still gets the victory. So there you go. Great performance by Marwan. We wish him great luck with Team USA at the IFMA World Youth Championships next month in Turkey. Great fight for him, and a great performance from Winston Niles, the first-time performer on Friday Night Fights as well. Marwan Elazazy, your victor on Friday Night Fights.